What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 video. Today is Monday, August 30th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. As I do every Monday, my friends, I'd like to take some time today and try to answer some of the questions that you've sent the channel over the last week, go over some of your feedback as well. Now, as always, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family, and if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really helps us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for an Xbox Series S, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. The winner will be announced on October 2nd of this year, and once again, to clarify, my friends, you do not need to join as a member in order to enter for the giveaway. We do have monthly prizes for membership. However, for the giveaway, like I said, you just need to subscribe or follow on Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So the first thing I'd like to go over today has to do with the current seasonal replay, and there are a few things I want to cover really quick. First of all, I want to remind you that the current global event ends tomorrow, so make sure any stars you have in your inventory you spend today. Now, a lot of you have reached out to the channel asking when does the next season start, and at this point we don't know. As of right now, it's about 6 a.m. Pacific on Monday morning. The game hasn't put out any information as yet, and as always, as soon as they give us any info whatsoever, I will definitely pass it along. At this point, the only thing we know for certain is that the Seasonal 4 replay is what's going to be happening next. And I know for some players out there, maybe you missed the first Season 4, so this is going to be a great opportunity to get things you may have missed the first time. Moving on, my friends, I'd now like to talk about some info that's kind of been buzzing around our universe for the last few days. You can see here that Releases.com put out some information last week saying that they have confirmed that the Division Heartland will be released in Q4 of 2021. Now, this does directly coincide with what the game has been saying all along and when their goal is to release this. That means it can be any time between October and, December 31st of this year. Of course, I really hope this is accurate, but again, I'm not putting too much faith in it. I will feel better about it once the game actually says it directly. With that being said, we're now going to segue into talking about Gamescom last week and, the fact that we didn't hear anything from the game. Now, once again, you guys know at this channel, I always want to be fair and balanced in regards to, whatever commentary I make. And to be clear, the game is mentioned multiple times that they're not going to be saying anything until they have concrete information. Like many of you out there, I was a little bit bummed out that we didn't get any information from the game. I gave it about a 50-50 shot. Unfortunately, it was the 50% that I was hoping wouldn't happen. And, with that being said, for me, I guess I just want to, when they launch this, there are two things I'm really focusing on. First of all, I want to make sure that the game mode is truly ready when it actually launches, because we don't want things to, there are always hiccups when something launches, but we want it to be more ready than not. And secondly, I want to make sure, or I hope that whenever they do give us information, we all want it to be accurate. So again, I truly understand why the game is staying silent, and again, I want to hear something when they know it's actually going to be happening. Having said that, I'd now like to go over a response that Terry Spire put out last week in regards to a question that he was asked. And as we move on, I want to give a huge shout out to Kamikaze Von Doom for bringing this to my attention, as well as to Rogue Gaming UK for actually asking the initial question that got the response. For those of you that may not know, Terry Spire is the creative director over at the Division Heartland, and he says the following. Hey Rogue, as I'm sure you know, Yannick and I aren't the folks responsible for deciding when news about dates and game progress happens. When we have a green light to give status updates, we will. Now, in my opinion, hearing something from Terry is a really good thing because he is known for being completely radio silent. I mean, once it was announced that, the Division Heartland was happening, he made it clear he wasn't saying a thing to anyone. So again, to get a response is a really good thing. And while I know a lot of people out there would love to hear more information from the game, whether it's a screenshot of something they're working on or just some target date, info, once again, to reiterate, they don't make that call. Their job is to build what's actually going on, and once Massive gives the green light, then they'll share it. Last but not least, my friends, I'd now like to take a few minutes and talk about some of the feedback you've sent the channel in regards to your current gameplay. And one of the things a lot of you have brought up recently has been the fact that skills don't seem to be properly working when you're using them in the game. Now, first of all, if you're having issues with some of the skills that you're using in the game, let me know in the comment section down below. You know, what skill is it and how often is it actually happening? Now, for me, I usually only use one of 3 skills. And the only time that I'm having an issue would be, let's say, if it, you know, it's with the, not the mortar turret, the assault turret, because sometimes, you know, if it's close to me, I wind up picking it up when I don't mean to. But as far as them responding, they seem to be doing okay. Another thing that I've been hearing a lot this week is, once again, connection issues seem to be a problem. Now, I want to make sure, you know, like I said earlier in the video, I always want to give a fair and balanced assessment of a game when I'm talking about it. And for me personally, I really haven't had a lot of connection issues since the game has launched. However, with that being said, I know there are a lot of people out there that run into Delta issues, Bravo issues, things like that all the time. And as always, if this is happening to you, let me know what's going on in the comments section down below. What time of day is it? Where are you located? Things like that, because in any way I can help out, I definitely want to do so. And keep in mind, when I say try to help out in any way I can, you know, just a few tips that maybe can help you find the right server that you're looking for, things like that. You know, I've heard from a lot of gamers out there that switch servers pretty consistently, and that seems to help them find the best, you know, place to play and not have these connection issues. And as I start to wrap this video up, I want to address something that some of you have been asking. You've been wondering, you know, with the fact that we don't think we're getting anything for another 2, 3, 4 months, whatever it may be, am I going to continue making weekly content for this game? The answer is yes. I love this thing, and nothing is going to change that forward progress. On that note, my friends, I want to take a moment and thank you all, as always, for your incredible support of this channel. And while I know it's kind of like a time, you know, it's like a holding pattern right now in the game, you guys are still enjoying the videos. I love the family that we're building here, so again, I cannot thank you enough. Most of you know that my main goal in creating this place was to really create that toxic-free gaming environment where people work together, help each other out. That's exactly what we've done here. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, whatever it may be, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.